got two stories to tell you guys. First one happened about 5 to 6 years ago when I was in high school, right? I think I was a junior in high school. I can't remember. I was 16 or 17 and the girl was 16. And the second story happened recently, like today when I'm making this video. I don't know when I'll be posting it, but it happened very recently. I'll tell you guys about the first story first. So as I said, I was 16 or 17, I can't remember. And the girl was either my same age, either 16 or 17 herself, or a year younger than me. So I hit her up on Instagram. Her profile came on my feed somehow on Instagram. Hit her up, started talking, exchanged Snapchats. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak, fellas, and add me on Snapchat at WASIK_69. Within 3 hours of me talking to her, I get an address from her after I asked her, hey, let's hang out. The address ended up being her auntie's house. I go over there that night. I started talking to her during the day, and then by the time I went there, it was nighttime. And she was babysitting her nephew or her niece. I can't remember what the kid was. And when I go there, I see the lights are off in the living room, the TV is on, and the kid is sleeping on the couch, on this little kid bed, right? I don't know what those are called. Like, it's an infant. Has to be like 1 or 2 year olds, right? Years old. Very little kid. Sleeping, passed out. Her and I start making out. We get it on. I start smashing her right next to the kid. The kid is sleeping. We're trying not to wake up the kid. Some of you guys might say that, Zeke, how can he possibly be smashing some girl next to a little kid? Guys, I may have been in my blue pill days back in my high school days, but I have always been a player. Always. My entire life. It's in my blood. My father, he's a player. And I think he's with his 4th wife right now. He's a dumbass player because he keeps getting married instead of just smashing and dashing. Because when you're married, now you're stuck. That's a different conversation. You guys all know that. So it's in my blood, fellas, to be a player. And also, I have my own set of morals. I do not follow by society's morals. So that kid being there is not my problem in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I am not related to that kid at all. And I could give a shit less who's there watching me. So it's her problem. And she doesn't have a problem with me smashing her next to her nephew or niece. Hey, neither do I. I'm there for a good time and good time only. As soon as I nail, I'm bailing. So after we get it on, we finish. I think it was like, 30, 40 minutes or something. I don't remember. It was a while ago, right? It was quite a while that I smashed her for. And after that, I'm taking a little bit of break because I want to go round 2. And then I come to find out, that's when she told me all this, that this is her auntie's house and this kid is her nephew or niece. I didn't even ask whose kid this was when I first walked in. I just got it on. We just straight up got it on as soon as I walked in. And then I go to the kitchen, which is right next to the living room. You dumb son of a bitch. And I go to the kitchen, which is the living room. I go to the kitchen, which is next to the living room. And I come back and I see that her auntie and her uncle are home. I'm in my boxers. You can see my dick print on my boxers, on my underwear, whatever that I was wearing that night. I'm literally standing half naked in front of her auntie and her uncle. Her uncle looked big as hell. Like, this dude was big. White guy, white couple. And then people. This dude cuts me over, flips me off after I honked at him. Like, he almost just ran into me. I honk at him, he flips me off, and then he slows down to flip me off again. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. I'll be talking about that in this video as well, because this is relevant. What just happened to me on this road. We men are not in control of our emotions in today's generation. And it is getting out of control. This man had to be in his 30s or 40s, and he's flipping out like me when it was his fault. That's the generation of men we have. I just looked at him. The only reason I even honked at him to let him know, hey bro, you're about to crash into me. So you either brake or you speed up before you get over. That's the crap I'm talking about here on this video, fellas. Anyways, so after that, her aunt takes my mother's number because she asked me how old I was. I told her. She's like, oh, okay, so you're still a minor. You're under 18. Give me your mother's number. Give her her mother's number. Gave her my mother's wrong number. I gave her a wrong number. I didn't give my mom's real number. I ain't stupid. I ain't letting this hoe call my mom. Tell her what happened. Next day, I go to work. I think I was working at Subway at that time. Man, I worked at Subway for like almost a year. Whew. Fuck that place. Hey, Subway's pretty good though every now and then. Not gonna lie. Every now and then though. You can't be eating that crap every day. But next day I'm at work. I get a call from an unknown number. I pick up. No. I get a call from her, the chick I was smashing. Pick up. She's talking on the phone, right? And she was like, hey, my auntie's really upset. She wants to talk to your mom. I think you give her the wrong number. What is the right number? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, why is your auntie flipping up? You invited me over to your place. So I didn't trespass. I have the text messages to prove that you invited me over. And we were both at the legal age of consent. So you can't and make any kind of false allegations on that either. Because again, I have text messages to prove that. Then her auntie snatches the phone from her and says, you piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know you're off the hook legally. I know that it's not trespassing. I know that it's not considered any kind of statutory situation because you guys are both over the age of consent. You guys are both legal to consent to sex. But how big of a piece of ass do you have to be to break up a 9-month-old relationship? This chick was dating some dude for 9 goddamn months. I did not even know that till her auntie just told me that after I smashed her. Second story that just happened recently. I hit up another chick on Instagram. Fellas, man, the amount of booty I've got from Instagram, I'm telling you, fellas. Delete Tinder, get an Instagram, put some decent pictures, go to the gym, get your body in check, take some ab selfies, 6-pack selfies. Again, if you want to play this game of dating and mating. Because this is a lot of bull crap you're going to have to jump through. This dating game nowadays. It's not worth it. But I still do it. Why? Because I'm young and I'm full of cum. I'm young, dumb, and full of cum, right? Testosterone is raging through my blood and through my body. So maybe when I get a little bit older, I'll calm down a little bit. I know the risks associated with it. I tell you guys the risks associated with it too. Make your own decision. I'm not your dad. I'm just a messenger who's giving you the messages. Do what you want with it with the messages. That's up to you. So if you want to play this game, which is a risky game, it's not the safest bet for you. I'm already giving you a fair warning. Do it at your own risk. Don't come in and say that, oh, Zeke told me to go to the gym and work out and take pictures and post on Instagram just so I can get some booty. Now this chick is claiming rape. No. I'm not responsible for any of that. Anyways. Also because I also make how to defend yourself videos too from women. So I give you guys all kinds of wisdom and knowledge. But anyways, so hit up the second girl. Again, exchange numbers. She's in a different state from me. So I was planning to go see her. She's like different state, but it's adjacent states. So it's very short of a drive to go see her. And then after she gives me her snap, I asked her how old she is. She said she's 20, about to turn 21 soon, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Out of nowhere, she just deletes me on Snapchat. I'm like, what the hell? That's weird. So I go on Instagram, and then I block her from Instagram. I'm like, all right, bitch. You want to delete me from Snapchat for no reason? All right, I'm just going to block you from Instagram. Was that petty of me? Sure, whatever you want to say. Do I care? Absolutely not. 30 minutes later, her boyfriend hits me up. This dude with a picture of an avatar on his profile picture. Just some anime avatar there. Not even his real photo. He goes, hey bro, leave my girl alone or I'm gonna beat your ass. That's literally what he says to me. I said, first of all, I hit up a lot of hoes on Instagram. So I don't know who your girl is. Second of all, I would like to see you try to beat my ass. Here's my address. I even gave him my address. Because I know, fellas, these people are not going to show up ever. All right. Was that stupid of me to give him my address? Sure. Do I care? Absolutely not. So before you jump on my comment section and start talking crap, I'm already letting you know that I'm well aware of all the pros and cons of the things that I do. And that I take my calculated risks. Anyways, so after that, I sent him the screenshots of her and my conversation with her on Instagram. And I said, bro, look, she never told me you had a boyfriend. I never double texted her. The conversation went smoothly with her. I didn't pressure her to give me her Snapchat. I didn't bug her. I didn't double text. I didn't do any of that. She willfully, but on her will, gave me her Snap by herself. On her own, when I asked her for her Snap. So what does that tell you? That tells you a girl ain't loyal. It's one thing if some guy's bothering your girl and then you jump in and tell him to stop bothering her, but it's a completely different thing when your girl is eating it up, when your girl is going along with it, playing along with it, and not even telling the other guy that she has a man. And as soon as I told him that and showed him the screenshots, and I also told him, bro, if I were you, I would dump this hoe right now before it's too late. He just stops responding to me. Because obviously, he woke up. He saw her true colors. And that's the main thing I want to tell you guys in this video. That fellas, why would you get mad at another guy if you find out that your woman is cheating on you with him? It is all on your woman. It is literally all on your woman. The whole 100% of it. Why? Because it's in our DNA. In every single one of us, it's in our DNA to sleep with as many women as we can. This is why we have semen being produced every 2 minutes in the amount of millions. We produce millions of sperms every 2 minutes. Not semen. We produce sperm. That's what I meant to say. We are a walking boner. We're active sex. We're always turned on. Testosterone's raging through our body. Morals? Fuck the morals. It's not good to be sleeping with other people's girlfriends and wives. Okay, why don't you tell her the same thing? Oh, which one is worse? Her already being in a committed relationship and cheating on her man? Or me, who doesn't care about her man, who doesn't know him, who doesn't know the bitch either, who doesn't know the relationship either, an outsider, third party coming into the situation and just taking care of my physical needs. Which one is worse? Her already taking his stuff, the man that she's with, taking his investments, the things that he invested in her, his time, money, energy, effort, and her also investing part of herself into that relationship and then stepping out of that relationship, cheating on that man, or me who has no investments, no dogs in the game, coming out and banging it out and leaving. Which one is worse? You know, talk about morals, question her morals. That is not my problem, neither my fault or my responsibility to care about her or her relationship, because I'm not in that relationship. Why would I care about that? Somebody please come in here and explain that in my comment section. And when you're trying to fight the guy who she just cheated on you with, you're still being a simp. Because you're excusing her behavior. You're saying that it's not her fault, it's his fault. Unless she got taken advantage of, unless she got forced into it, there's no such thing as accidentally it just happened. Oh, I was just drunk. No such thing as that. If she was drunk, so was he. So if you're gonna excuse her behavior, you better excuse his behaviors. You don't accidentally just slip your cock in her vagina. that's been ran through more times than the Holland Tunnel. And alcohol doesn't provoke you to do things that you're already not thinking about doing. So that already tells you, and should tell you, that that guy who she just cheated on you with had been in her mind already. So if she's thinking about another guy, she's already cheating on you, bro. She doesn't need to meet up with this dude. She doesn't need to sleep with this dude. She doesn't even need to see this dude in person. If he is in her mind, she's already cheating on you, brother. And you look like a damn fool when you're trying to go beat his ass instead of dumping her. Because your problem in your relationship is still there. The problem is her, not the guy. Guess what? After you beat this guy's ass, that situation you think is over, right? Now guess what? Another guy's gonna pop up. Because again, as I said, the problem is her, not the guys. When you don't solve the initial problem, the main problem, obviously you're gonna have side effects. It's like you having a disease, but you're not treating that disease, you're treating the side effects. The disease is still there. So once you treat certain side effects, other side effects are gonna pop up. Because why? Because the disease is still there, and she is the disease that you need to get rid of, that you need to cure. It's never the guy's fault. Never, ever. Unless, as I said, he forced her into it, or physically harmed her into it, or blackmailed her into it. Yes, that's completely on him. But if she goes into that willfully, knowing what's going to happen, she ain't stupid. She knows what's up. That is 100% on her. Not a single 1% on him. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's taking care of his physical needs. He's doing what his biology is telling him to do. It's your social conditioning and brainwashing for years that's making you blind to see that. And you think you're a big macho man if you go fight this dude off. No. She still doesn't respect you. If she's stepping out on you in the first place, obviously she doesn't respect you. And when you go beat the other guy's butt, her respect went out even more for you. You know when she would respect you is when you let her go. Because now you're showing her that you have options and you're not scared to be alone. You're not scared of her leaving you. You're not scared if she holds sex hostage from you to manipulate you. You're not going to get manipulated her. You have options, and you're more than willing to let her go. You're in abundance. This generation is a generation filled with clowns. Not men, clowns. Even women too, men and women both. They're all clowns. As I just gave an example of me on the highway. This dude's cursing me out, flipping me off. Clowns, that's your overgrown clowns. Overgrown children. Men, women, both. I'm going to put men in this too. Get your shit together before it's too goddamn late. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.